Welcome back everyone to the Meticulous Mommy channel. Okay, so where I left off, I was showing you guys my quarterly list. I was putting this information in the description box if you guys wanted to see it again. It's just a list that I have so that I can get all of the stuff I want to get for the fall quarter out. I really decided to break down my quarter with my work stuff so that I could get my blogging and vlogging out, because I really want to get set up right this quarter and continue on without stopping until it's time for me to take a break. So as you can see, I have my biannual list. This is stuff I'm still trying to get done for this half of the year. That's all the way from July to December. And then I have my quarter list. This was the summer quarter, and it works for the entire biannual. So that's this quarter. This was summer. I loved the design. I have that in my playlist as well, where I designed all that. And here are some of the lists that I have in these quarterlies, and I really like it because it really keeps me on track. And I have this in my Instagram as well. It's in my bucket list for fall. So let me go ahead and get started. I did my monthly setup also. That's going to be in the description as well. So get comfortable. I've got you can use Crayola markers. I got some markers from Office Depot. And I'm just going to start off by doing my gratitude log and my one line a day. So I gotta say, I was pretty thrilled with how it came out by now, but I wanted to add a little something else to it, a little more fall. So I decided to add a few pumpkins in there, here and there, just give the page a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more character. Because I realized in the past I have used that to my advantage. Whenever I saw something pretty like this, it made me use it more. And I really just love how this tree turned out. It really just feels whimsical and fall-like. When I do get the chance, I'm probably going to go back in there and add some glitter gel pen, or just probably brush over it with some glue and glitter and Mod Podge it on there or something. I'm not sure. We'll see. But I do want it to be a little bit more sparkly. I feel like the grass and the fall leaves at the bottom were a nice touch, so I just added some washi tape, and I felt like it was a great way to start off fall. Now, the next thing that I decided I wanted to do was to do a 2-page spread of the entire month, so that I can kind of write out things that are really going to be happening throughout the month, because let's face it, that flip out is great, but the squares are so small I cannot write much of anything except like a symbol or something to let myself know that there is something that is coming up, but not enough to let me know what that something is or whether or not it's got extra details to it. So I like having 2 pages with about 31 boxes for the month to really just write out everything that could possibly happen within the month. It's my biggest catch-all, so I like having the availability of the entire month with, details at a glance. So I know this is for some people, and I am sorry my head gets in the way sometimes. It was before I washed my hair too, so yay, fun. I hate filming sometimes. It always reveals the most ridiculous things about you. At any rate, what I was gonna show you guys here is that I just added a little flap of the same paper from my Mega Planner. I just tore a page out, and I created a flap so that I could add the last 3 days of the month, because I hated not having them and I didn't want to put them on a whole nother page. So this spread is actually going to be a quote, and it is also going to be my tracker. So I decided to take a page from a magazine that I had. I loved it, and I felt like it was very zen, it was very calm, but it was also very fall. And I do have a lot of these trinkets. I have the gold paper clips and pins, and I have the actual binder clips too. So I thought it was a nice fun addition, because it was kind of like get clear, get organized, get focused. It's like kind of my goal, to love Grace. I added the sticker Grace, and then I added also a nice sticker that says, "You are the God that creates wonders." Excuse me, the God that works wonders. Psalms 77, 13, 14. Well, 13, just in general. So, I really liked doing all of these spreads. It was really fun for me, especially the tree. I loved doing all of this. So I have my October tracker, and if you guys want me to do a zoom in on that, I'm going to probably put them on my Instagram so you can see what they look like up close and with no glares or anything. So the next thing that I'm doing is actually just working on my biweekly spread. This is where I put all my biweekly lists, and I decided, because of one of my lovely subscribers saying that they missed, kind of seeing the weekly themes, I decided I wanted to do a leaf theme for the bi-weekly and for this weekly. And I will go back to doing my weekly themes, actually, because it was kind of fun and I do miss it. It was it was just a decision to try to get clear and to try to, get focused and resurface back to, the entire social media world again so that I could start sharing again. And I lost sight of doing my fun little weekly themes. So expect that in the next few, from here on out at the very least. So here I am loving how these fall leaves came out. As you can see, it's really simple, really easy. You just create the shape. I use straight markers. I used the color of the leaf I wanted, and then I used a brown marker to do the veins and the details of the leaf. So it really turned out nice, and I usually have about 7 lists that I have for my bi-weekly, as you can see, and then I usually try to put a note section. But this time around, I'm actually trying to do a bi-weekly tracker where I track certain things that I'm trying to do with my bi-weekly lists. So what I'm trying to do is incorporate a tracker for everything that I do so that I can see how often I do and don't use it. That way I can just get rid of it if I don't use it anymore. Or if maybe there's just, minimal use and it's to a certain point, I can change it up and, hold myself accountable in a way where I can actually, figure out my system the way it fits me best. I hope that made sense. It sounded crazy when it came out, but it made sense in my head. So this is the final result, everyone. I was in my room and I tried to film it as best I could, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please look forward to my weekly. I will get to that probably sometime later today or probably tomorrow, seeing as how I have to take my boys to the doctor and I really haven't gotten a chance to write everything out. So I need to take the time to do that, and I will get back to you guys probably on Instagram. I'm going to do a couple of Insta stories showing you guys basically me filling in all these little areas that are empty. So look forward to that. And like I said before, I am looking forward to opening up my shop the second week of October. So not this week, but probably around Friday of next week, I am going to drop a video. I am going to release a video showing you guys how I make my mega planners now and what is going to be available in my store. So please look forward to that. I'm sorry, Mr. Neelix has constantly putting his paws in the way. He won't leave me alone. He's kind of like glued to me half the time. So it's gonna be a wild mess trying to keep him off camera all the time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, though, seriously. And please leave any comments. Please leave me any suggestions, and I hope that you guys stay meticulous, and I hope that you guys would like to join my group so you guys can show me some of the things that you guys are doing, because I really miss having a small community of people who like to draw and keep themselves on track and who follow the word and just really want to be joyous about life and making life pretty and feel good for everyone around them. So I will see you guys next time.